Hello boys, it's me, Yoshi here. Welcome back to my new playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch 100%. Getting everything in this. In the last episode, we completed Elden Caves. Now we're going towards Farron Woods. The game recommends we play as Link and do a couple of other stuff. I'm gonna actually play as Sheik here for the purposes of our items. Actually, wait, no. I'm going to use him, but I'm going to use the Hylian Sword instead. And we're going to select one with the XP again. Because again, we're purposely trying to get as much experience as we can.
Joined by their new ally, Impo's troops exited the caves and emerged in Farron Woods. There, they found a hidden village overrun with
Alright.
While Link and Impa wanted to continue their search for Zelda, they could not ignore the plight of the villagers. Without hesitation, they sprang into battle.
There's quite a few other things you could check here, such as figuring out what's happening in each area or other stuff. You? Are you the one leading these warriors? Yes, I am. You can use magic. Where did you learn your craft? Oh, well, I'm a sorceress. You know, the ones who started Sorceress? We come from the same magical clan. Oh, well, that explains it. And what does the Seer want from Hyrule? You really want to know? Well, help me defend the forest. If you do that, I might tell you. I'm gonna start by capturing this square, and then as soon as I can, I will do some other stuff. Ugh. So anyways, these Deku Baba spawn, and to get past the first part, we have to kill them, but I'm gonna start by taking this keep, because I want to make sure all the keeps are captured. As for where to find the secret, I forget actually, but I believe you have to use one of the warriors and move it up to the rightward side. And hidden behind one of these areas, there's a hidden path where you can find it. I feel like I remember where it is, but I also don't at the same time. It's really awkward to find this one. Because unlike the previous fiends where you could just go into there and find it, like, usually immediately, but... yeah, it's a bit obnoxious. I'm not too worried if it fails this early, but I'd really like it to... like us to actually find this thing. The bow is one of the jolliest things to And see, now it tells us. Now it tells us that it's hidden in the southwest. So if you take too long, they reveal it with a big X. So now we could just go straight to that. Of course, if you know where it is, I actually thought it was in here. It's just that I was like thinking it was somewhere else. Okay, let's get it now. There we go. Now we can finally use that. My goodness, that took a really long time. Oh, what the heck? Why did I do that? Okay, there we go. Now we can finally continue on to the main area. Oh, we powered up our bombs. Okay, hang on, dude. I'm gonna command someone. Link, Impa, you need to go into this keep right here. Well, no, not that. Actually, we'll take you to the Gibdo. There's a Gibdo in there that we have to kill anyway. Okay, we need to kill all the Gibdos now. These enemies, by the way, are the worst enemy in the game. They are very hard to block. You're basically forced to attack them normally and hope for your best. I think the best way of dealing with this is to just have Link Chai install the forces in the east, and Impa here install the forces in the north, and just hope for the best. Beyond that, we're just gonna kill all of the Gibdos here. I'm gonna... hang on, I'm gonna command Sheik to go for that. So let's do this. Oh, Sheik is green. No, Sheik is yellow. Okay. I'm gonna... you know what? There's still some mobs there. Never mind. I'll just move it myself. I think I'll kill the forces here first. This is very obnoxious enemies to deal with, by the way. These, Gibdos. That's part of the reason why they're so annoying, is because one of their moves will stun you for like 15 seconds at a time. It's really annoying and I don't like it. Alright, and let's command Impa to go for the chest now. To the Deku Tree with you. Alright. We still need to open this chest if I can actually go for it. There we go. This is one of the more interesting items. And also, time for another Switch exclusive item here. This is the Ocarina. Now we can warp and activate any owl statues. And from here, we can kind of just warp to wherever we want. This is from Majora's Mask, in case you're wondering what game this is from. But we first have to go to each of them and activate them. Oh yeah, there still is. Oh, by the way, now the Dekuchi is apparently on fire. It's behind here. That's what I thought. Oh, wait, no. Return. I need to blow up this thing. Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. Jeez. I was starting to get worried. Whew. My goodness, that was annoying. So this, unfortunately, is an auto-score. You can't really do much to put out the fire right away. Instead, you pretty much have to stall until the southeastern and eastern tree open up, as you saw right there. And then, yeah. By the way, if you get hit with one of the Gibson's Sorceress stuff, the only way you can stall it is by using a cheat like that. And from there, you can kind of just do stuff. That is an exploit, sort of, by the way. But anyways, more Gibdos appear. Okay, we're gonna go straight here and ignore the Deku Tree because the Deku Tree is currently on fire and right now we can't really do much here. So, we're gonna start by just going here, and yes, in the northeast is where we have to go, and by defeating that Ibdo, we can open this, and we can just go in and destroy stuff from there. And there we go. Oh, really? We gotta get this? Sometimes it gets really slow. And for some reason we had to wait for this. Because of monsters infiltrated. That's one of the obnoxious problems with this game sometimes, is if you take too long to do certain things and say someone infiltrates the main base, in this case Deku Tree, it has to complete a full dialogue box before it can actually summon the Great Fairy, which is why I got stuck there. But anyways, Great Fairy here is going to summon a lightning storm with water, classic. And that's going to put out the fire at the Great Deku Tree and stop the obnoxious thing from happening. Nice. Okay. It's Impa. We're going straight to it. But meanwhile, I'm gonna command Link to go to... Actually, yeah, I'm gonna command him to go to the bottom right. Southeast tree. That's a heart piece container, in case you're wondering, which is why I have to go up here, do other stuff. Something that I'm pressing is causing me to not do that, which is a bit annoying. Ugh, that's a bit obnoxious. Oh wow, there is only one treasure per area. It seems like there should be more, but nope, there is less. Okay, now we're gonna use this for the first time. Oh, I just realized there's only one of these. Alright. Oh! It was minus. Look. I mashed buttons so much I hit the minus button on accident, and that's what triggers that. Unfortunately, the link for this world is only one, so we can only get one of the these right now, which is a bit obnoxious, but it is what it is, I guess. So anyways, walk into this area with one of the heroes at any point when you're ready, and Wizard will just leave the battlefield. And now we just have to deal with the boss. Just making sure I changed to this, and I need some extra stuff. So I'm gonna try and get that while I'm facing at boss. Time for Random Boss Goma. Why Random Boss Goma? Well, yeah, this boss is really annoying because, yes, you have to wait for it to open its eye before you can do anything, but it loves to just keep its eye closed. And when it does that, it's really obnoxious because it can take up to 15 minutes to redo, and it's really annoying because of that. The best thing we have to do is do other stuff, and also we are not going to get these guys now, but later we will have to deal with these monsters, keep saboteurs. If you see these troops marching towards a keep, you need to fast and defeat them right away, or they will take the keep. But we don't need to, because once we kill Goma, the battle's over anyway. So we're just gonna kill Goma as fast as we can. Since it's easy mode, it'll be very fast. Oh, it's not fast enough, apparently. Yep. Okay, there's this where it does the feint. So if you take too long to defeat Goma, he does this where he retreats to Anchor Tree and you're forced to flute there, which is why that is there. And then we can actually attack him in the proper Deku Tree. And from here, we're literally just waiting on him. We have to wait. We have to wait. He does random attacks, and we basically have to wait for him to use a shot where he uses his eye. And then he can finally hit him. That's the obnoxious part that makes him so obnoxious to defeat. And yes, he can do a random stomp attack occasionally as well, and it takes a really long time, usually. Oh my goodness, he is being really mean today. If he just does the laser attack twice really quickly, you can kill him very quickly, but sometimes he just does this for 15 minutes. I think the way you're supposed to manipulate him to do that is to literally spam attacks into his area. This is very terrible RNG. Yes, it's completely random when he uses it. You basically are forced to wait for him to do that attack, otherwise you can't break his weak point. It also didn't help that my special wasn't charged up at all. Okay. If I was on easy mode doing the outer area, by the way, I would have probably killed King Dodongo a bit sooner. Alright. Nice. I hoped Zelda would be here. Apparently that hope was in vain. Where could she be? Is she safe? May the goddess protect her. More cutscenes.
Hyruleans have told a tale of the war across the ages. This is how it begins. Deep in the forests, far from mortal eyes, a great sorceress watched over the balance of the Triforce. Through her magic, she could see across ages, able to read the fates of all who lived, but never interfering. That is, until a unique soul caught her attention. The soul of the hero of legend, eternally reborn when Hyrule's need is greatest. Through her powers, the sorceress should have seen that the hero was bound to another. Instead, she saw only a soul that was unlike any she had known. And while the sorceress was preoccupied, a fragment of darkness, locked in its prison, saw an opportunity.
Wow. There's Ganon, by the way.
The whispering darkness wormed its way into her heart. It pushed the light away and warped her curiosity into a desperate desire to possess the legendary hero's soul. Of course, this evil had its own desires. to use the Triforce to resurrect itself and conquer Hyrule once again. Having pushed the light from her heart, the darkness compelled her to open the Gate of Souls, the doorway of time itself.
Yeah.
Monsters from across the ages pour through the gate, bringing ruin to the land of Hyrule once more.
And they're talking about this EO one is called Sia, by the way. That's the Sorceress that initially was good at one point. And this also shows why they split into 2 fragments at one point. Okay. And yes, I'm just showing the main storyline for now, and if I miss anything, it's interesting. The Siphi will be able to hence weapons. The Siphi, you can customize weapons by fusing new skills onto them or removing existing skills. I don't have a weapon size on that. Okay, you know what? How about we just go to the badge market again? Also, there's a training dojo you can do. You can send rupees to the training dojo to help your warriors rob. However, you will not be able to raise their levels beyond the highest level warrior. The higher the warrior's level, the more rupees it costs to train the warrior. It's more useful to use the training dojo to go low level warriors. That. So that's how you level them up early. As you defeat more Skulltulas, you can get more stuff. Apparently. Okay. There's still some more stuff to do, and ooh! This is the thing I mentioned earlier. Well, I'm actually gonna go to this first, since it's the main storyline. Okay, I think we picked a good... Well, yeah, okay, we're gonna swap characters here. It's Alana. This time we're not using Link. We could still lobby level him up in other areas, but I'm going to do other stuff.
She was of the same clan as Sia, who had
It summoned monsters to Hyrule.
Lana had been fighting Sia's army since it arrived. Sia now sought to complete the Triforce and use it to conquer Hyrule. Link and Impa decided to join forces with Lana to prevent further tragedy. Although the monsters of Farron Woods had been defeated, Sia still controlled most of Hyrule. Every day, more creatures appeared and swarmed the land. Link and Impa fought on against the darkness, sorely missing Zelda's leadership.
Yes.
Only one solution remained: stem the tide of monsters by closing the Gate of Souls. The heroes headed to the Valley of Seers to put an end to the bloodshed.
Alright. You know what? Ooh, we got Link as a partner in the battle, so we can actually use him anyway. That's cool. So we can mainstream on him, but use this anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna do something really interesting. Normally you probably want to go through and clear the monsters out, but there's a problem that you have to deal with. There's actually a boss that appears here that we need to kill as soon as possible. Read that red dot there, like on the bottom right? That's Volga, which you see right now. We're going, instead of dealing with any normal setup, we are gonna go in and fight Volga straight off the bat. Because if Volga is left alive, he is going to kill a bunch of warriors, and if he makes a warrior retreat, then he gets a huge morale and just starts attacking really bad. And if you don't know what you're doing, it could be really crazy. So the first bit of this is literally just going to be a fight with Volga again. And you can see now Impa's trying to attack Volga, and this is the part where we need to try and protect him. But by killing him, we increase Impa's... His morale improves, Impa's, once Volga is defeated, and then from there we can kind of just go on and defeat some of our opponents. Ooh, we got our SP full from that. And yes, that is a specific strategy for this level. The sooner you kill out Volga, the easier the mission becomes. If you don't deal with it... Kill that Beamos there. Oh, there's assault troops. You know what? We're gonna kill these assault troops right now. Okay, unfortunately I can't really do much with this while these guys are here, so we're gonna try and take out the assault troops. Gun statues called Beals attack with powerful beams. Find other attack scenes of defeating them, it says. In case you're wondering, you want to use bombs to defeat them. Okay, nice. We stopped the assault troops. Yes, our base is safe. Indeed. Alright, I'm gonna just go back and capture this Sour Keep, make sure it doesn't have a treasure. For the purposes of that. Well, that's where they went. Okay, there we go. Now the keep boss appears. Finally. We've captured that area. And some more monsters here. We can kill. Again, we are trying to kill as many monsters as we can with the warriors at our highest level, because if we kill more monsters, our level increases further and we could use more stuff importantly. And we need this to get 100% anyway, so we may as well kill as much monsters as we can. Normally you could skip a lot of this, but at any percent you want to kill as much stuff as you can, because that makes it a lot easier. Okay, now let's actually capture the keep properly to move on to the next stage. So that first stage is pretty straightforward. You just defeat the assault troops and nothing else happened. And then you can open up this secret, which I think this is a sealed weapon. Yeah, it is. So that's a new weapon for us. Now, we could go to the Adventure Moon right now, but there's other stuff that is blocking us. Hang on. Sheik, I'm gonna command you... Oh, wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna command a warrior to help this friend that's coming. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we can use him. Lana, I'm gonna command you to go towards the middle here. There you go. You're gonna attack that while I stay here to try and attack these opponents, which I'm waiting to come. Oh, now there's lots of dark nuts here. So now we're gonna kill all these dark nuts here. We sent Sheik towards the engineer, so she should hopefully catch up soon, but I may need more to do this. Oh, now it finally opens. We can finally... Okay, is it right here? Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. Well, that was easy enough. There we go. Our friend has stopped other stuff, and now we just need to help our engineer by killing every single monster that is trying to attack him. In fact, we have two characters trying to protect the engineer now, so yeah, now our main goal should be to just kill every single monster around the area so that the engineer can move on, because if you know this game's bot, it likes to wait for a very long time before it'll do anything else, so if you attack monsters, you can stop them from going through stuff. Alright. And we're gonna use this on this guy. This troop, rather. Oh wow, you already went past that. Our engineer moved a little bit slow, unfortunately, but we killed enough opponents that both our base is safe now and our other setup should be safer now. But I do see some dart nuts in the right side. Oh, wait. Hang on, I actually have a better way of dealing at this. Sheik, just go and take out whatever this enemy is. It's a dark nut. We're gonna go send you to go for that, and then Link's gonna tackle the rest of the mission by himself. So we can get more experience for him. And the bridge is now down. Now we can actually enter the ruins proper. Now, there is a way to just cut down the vines once you get to a certain part, but you can only get to them once you've collected the item, so we have to go down normally. Oh, and now the skilled seller appears. This is another thing that we have to deal with, but first we need to deal with this keep here. So, the Skilled Summoner is a mob that, dangerous enemy that could call powerful units one after another. When they appear, you want to defeat them as quickly as possible, otherwise he will just deal with stuff. And then there's also these Vizalfals to defeat, but we can't really do anything until after they appear to another area. So now our command will be Lana's gonna go and fight one of these guys. Well, actually, even better, we could just wait near this area. Lana's gonna do that. And that was a quick kill. Oh, nice. Now we have Impa. Impa and he can now block the area. And classic. Now we have reinforcements to deal with. Yeah, I don't care that they're moving towards the ally base anymore. We need to get this chest in order to even do anything, so we're gonna go and get that first, which we somehow got, despite the Dark Nuts still hitting us in the face right there, which is a bit odd, but okay. Alright, we have the Boomerang now. This allows us to get for our stuff. Unfortunately, this area doesn't have any warps, so we can't use anything, at least that we know of. In some of the later missions, you'll be able to use warps, but not in this one, unfortunately. I just realized I don't think a chest appears in this area until you defeat all the other opponents here first. So I think it's waiting for a certain thing to happen. No, I want this one. These guys are similar to mini bosses, which means they're more tougher than usual since they're the chieftains of the army. I don't really care because I could just take the keep back if I want, and it doesn't even have anything. Okay, there we go. Now the goal is out of the way. Kill this Dark Nut that's trying to attack the keep. Wait a minute. Did I already get a chest here, or am I missing something? I captured every single keep and there is no chest to be found. Anyways, I want some extra material, so I'm gonna go and defeat this guy first to make sure we get it. Oh, wait. I think it might be the enemy base, now that I think of it. That's a bit obnoxious. Alright, now the main objective is back. So now we've dealt with those chieftains, we can easily just walk up to Sia and take her out. By the way, this is gonna be a fake, just why... Oh, whoops. That's a bit early. Oh, here we go. This is the Gate of Souls and Sia. Oh. Link, the great hero, let me get a good look at you. The Triforce has resonated so powerfully. Link. Sheik mysteriously warps here, even though he's nowhere near that. 2. Ah, I see. That's certainly welcome news. Come forth, servant. And now we, So now we get to finally see this magic in use, but because we didn't really use it much, we had to deal with other stuff instead. So now we have to deal with the big boss known as Manhandla. This is the entire rest of the mission, basically. Defeat Manhandla, which is, again, pretty straightforward now that we've dealt with all of the other monsters. Oh, here's the chest. And it's for Sheik. We have to command him up here. Sheik, you're gonna come up here to Ruin Summit. And Link is gonna manually lock down because we want him when facing Manhandla. And now Manhandla's gonna attack the allied base. You can't actually do anything to him until he does that, so we had to wait no matter what. And this gets to the point where now that we've checked all the keeps, we basically just ignore everyone from now on. The only thing we want is to just go here and attack Manhandla. And now we see a new gather mechanic. This is a new mechanic, I think, to the new game as well. The multiple warriors gather near a giant boss, they receive all kinds of effects. The more warriors gather, the stronger the effect becomes. 50% of their magic gauges will instantly fill. And you can refill the magic attack by just attacking enemies. With 3 player warriors gathered, the giant boss's weak point garages will defeat faster. When all 4 warriors gather, in other words, it's beneficial to have 4 warriors at once, the bosses will be reduced with other stuff. So that basically means you can stack bosses next to each other, and that'll allow you to very quickly do stuff. Unlike Manhandla or a series of our enemies, though, there's no way to attack Manhandla, even with a special secret attack. You have to wait for him to do the attack, and then hit his plants down one by one. And that made things a bit obnoxious. Infamous Dark Knight trying to troll me a bit. No matter what we do, once we defeat the ferret of Manhandla, he'll eventually just retreat, so it doesn't really matter if we do our stuff. That was an actually brutal attack for once. You see that? He actually removed some of my health a bit more. I need to be more careful, because if I lose a warrior, I lose a battle instantly. So here we get it down to around 30% health, and then Manhandla will then retreat underground, from which we then have to find Manhandla stocks. Beyond that, now we have to just find a bunch of Manhandla stuff. So now stocks have appeared in multiple locations. I keep using this on accident. Well, we'll just use it immediately. If you want to do this fast, you basically want to only hit the Manhandla stocks down to the bottom, because usually he appears down in the bottom like that. And see, now we have our stuff. Okay, now we got our heal thing finally with Sheik. So we get our piece of art. Wait a minute, that means the heart container is still out there. I just realized it might be hidden in a secret hole for all I know. There's also other RNG to deal with as well. Like, for example, when Manhandla does his basic attack or whatever. Okay, really? You gotta do this attack twice in a row? This is what I mean by the RNG. Sometimes they will wait forever before they do their weak point attack. I'm gonna face his face directly. Oh my goodness, Manhandla is being super trolly today. Oh my goodness. Will you hurry up and actually attack me? Oh my goodness, this RNG. That's 3 times in a row. Oh my gosh, do the seed attack for crap's sakes. See, now you know what I mean when it gets really frustrating, because these giant bosses can unusually take longer when they just randomly do attacks like that. Will you just hurry and use your seed attack already? That's what you're known to use, usually. Wow. I'm not sure if it's RNG or something else, but it definitely seems random that he's doing that, like, multiple times. Oh, here's the chest. Found it right in the middle of combat, and it's for Lana, so we're gonna go ahead and open that while we're battling. Don't mind me, just open a chest while we're battling Manhandla right now. Here's our heart container. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is getting so trolly! Manhandla, you can do a weak point attack, so do it! Finally! Jeez! Thank you, Manhandla. That took up to 2 minutes for him to just reveal his weak point. Now you see how trolly this game can be. That's like the worst part about this game, is fighting these giant bosses, because they can do a lot of RNG things like that, and I'm switching to you. So I can use that, and there we go. Finally, we've destroyed him. Utterly defeated him, rather. Whew. That could have taken a lot less longer. In fact, we're supposed to already have him down by now, but because of his random... Pulling everyone straight together could be a pretty useful strategy. I'll remember that. I'll remember that. Alright. Sheik, that's... Just like that, he has. How nice of you to bring me the Triforce of Wisdom as well. And now she already has 3 Triforce seeds. That means I have all 3 pieces. Just like that, she already has 3 pieces. Behold the awesome majesty of the completed Triforce. No, Link, run! See ya. The time to call on the fragment of my spirit is now. Yes, I can feel them seeking me out. Everyone, gather around me. And it looks like we get shielded just before we get attacked. So this area causes multiple areas to spawn from multiple different games, including Ocarina of Time, Skyward Sword, and Twilight Princess. If you have those games, then you'll know what they are. Yeah, so hear my voice and open. My spirit will be freed. I like how they go right next to where the sealed fragments of evil are to steal 3 of them. So we're trying to protect these fragments of evil from Sia, and she already got 3 of them. Excellent work, Town. These fragments of my spirit have been returned. The only piece that remains is the one trapped by the Master Sword. Okay.
Sia had already claimed the Triforce of Power. From Link, she stole the Triforce of Courage. The Triforce of Wisdom was the birthright of the royal family of Hyrule.
Right.
Yet she bore it when Sia attacked. Once Sia possessed all the pieces of the Triforce, she used its incredible power to bend time and space and open doorways through the ages. Portals to 3 eras appeared. Lana explained to the others that a Gate of Souls had been opened in each of these eras, and it was through these gates that the monsters came.
Alright.
By opening these gates, Sia had released the fragment of evil spirit imprisoned in each of the other eras. The task before the heroes was therefore to travel through each portal and close its gate. Once all the gates were closed, they could begin repairing the damage Sia had inflicted on their land. With time growing short, Link and his allies split up to handle all 3 gates simultaneously. They each vowed to close their gate and return safely.
Okay, there we go. Alright. The bazaar is leveled up. Potions have become more effective. Ooh. That's gonna be the end of this video, though. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video where I'll continue doing stuff in the hour missions later. Until then, see you guys in the next video, and until then, leave a like and enjoy, comment, subscribe, and peace. See you later.